It's Rob Burnham, ATA Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro Lane Comics. This time I'm doing another episode of Comic Book Reviews. This time reviewing Flame, issue number 14. And what happens in this comic is pretty much the backstory of how Lucifer starts to fall from grace. And we start off right after Lucifer winds up getting beat by Denard. And he's wondering why Denard is defending these dragons, because supposedly dragons are foul creatures that doesn't need to be protected or whatever. And Lucifer's servant comes in and takes him to the healing waters. And what the healing waters does is able to heal Lucifer from his wounds. And the way this happens is his servant winds up putting some of his melanin into the waters, and Lucifer winds up either going to fall asleep or having a vision of when he went to earth and fell from grace, pretty much. And well, this is before Lucifer's fall, my bad. And what happens is he wakes up on this beach. And when he wakes up, he meets this woman. And this woman's talking to him and kind of talking down to him or whatever. And they're having this back and forth. And what happens is like I said, they're continuing their little tit for tat, talking down on each other or whatever. And she talks about his clothes and how wrinkly they are, and pretty much back and forth insults. And she decides that she's going to make him some new clothing. And Lucifer's trying to figure out how she's able to create anything, to be honest, because only angels and, well, only God, his mother, is in this universe supposed to be able to create anything. And she creates him this living clothing. And once she gives it to him, it starts moving, and he asks, why is this moving? And she explains that it's living clothing, and it can do that because it's living. Well, after this, she takes him to their city, and at first he thinks that they live in the trees, but she takes him through this doorway, and they go into the city of Melanin. And she's talking about how she's hungry and she wants to go home, and he says that he can fly her there. And then she shows him that she has the ability to fly too, because we find out that she's a dragon. And she transforms into her dragon state. And her sisters want to eat Lucifer, but she tells her no. And she starts, well, it looks like she's talking to herself, and Lucifer's confused. And she tells Lucifer that she's talking to her twin sister. And other than that, that's all that would happen in this issue. My question for y'all is, if y'all have ever read Flame issue 14, what'd y'all like about it? As always, Rob Burnham, ATA Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been another episode of Retro Lane Comics. We'll see y'all next time.